What is the significance of VMG filter for doctors?
See, basically VMG filter means volume, margin and growth. There are businesses which have high volume, high margin, high growth. For example, let's take toothpaste. Toothpaste has got a high volume and high margins, basically because there are only two or three monopoly companies. But the growth in that segment is very low because there are only so many people who can brush their teeth every day and the population is not growing very fast. The second thing is high volume but low margin but good growth. For example, take a mutual fund industry where the easily you can have a good turnover, but the margin in that business is 0.5%. Software has a high volume, a low margin, but faster growth. It can grow faster. There are industries which have high margins, low volume, but good growth. For example, luxury products, BMW, Mercedes cars, margin is very high. The growth is also very high, but the volume will be very low. But compare this to doctors, the volume is not controlled by the doctor because he can see only so many patients in a day. The margin is controlled by the market, basically the consultation fees. A doctor cannot charge 10,000 rupees as consultation fees because that is also determined by the market. So for a doctor to earn more revenues or scale up, he needs to understand that he is limited by his potential of being a single doctor. So he needs to clone himself from one doctor into 100 doctors or 10 doctors to have a higher margin in his business. So that is what Dr. Pratap Reddy of Apollo Hospitals did, because from one practitioner he is now having maybe thousands of doctors working for him. So this application of VMG filter and understanding the difficulties in a medical practice is very important for doctors. That the volume is going to be low and the margin is determined by the market, and to scale up, doctors have to clone themselves, collaborate with more doctors and work together.